All right, all right, all right. We are back with Selentia, the motivator Moore.
Yeah.
Give a round. I get the damn jam. I'm in the building. Yes. Yes, indeed.
Look at God.
Hey, look at God. Really showing off because we survivors of a lot. We are representing the I Give a Damn Jam together today. She has plenty of platforms. We are so close in so many different ways. Shout out to my cuz bro Anthony Moore. She is the connection with that more I guess the more family business. Yeah, more films, more dancing, more teachers. But we want you to let them. You already have been on the show, but we're gonna welcome you back. Let them know who you are and where you're from and what you give a damn about.
Okay. All right. Y'all know me. I'm Selentia, the Motivator Moore. Yes. And I'm the co-founder, director of the Big Dreams Project. And this is my partner here.
Yes, yes.
We are both under Wisdom Arts Company, Inc.
Yes.
And I'm just so glad to be here and just glad to see your show just taking off the way it is.
I appreciate you.
You're interviewing amazing women, Black queens, Black kings,
yes,
people who are doing amazing things in the arts.
Yes.
I mean, you're just doing such a great job. But I want to shout out first before we move on to that's Sister Janet, right?
Yes.
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 Yeah. I want to shout out to her because her testimony just really touched me. It was so powerful. And I always get excited when I see women just walk in their calling, doing the things. She and I have to talk. I got some things coming up. I just want to connect with her. Plus, we have a very special connection, y'all. She grew up like around the corner from me in Washington, D.C.
Yeah, let them know where you're from.
She grew up in Berry Farms, Southeast. Shout out to Southeast. And I grew up in Valley Green, Willa Terrace, Condon Terrace, Southeast, all of that. But you know, hey, some good things come out of Southeast. Some great people come out of Southeast.
Yes, it is.
And I
right
I really, really want to tell her to just keeping on doing what you're doing. And if there's any way that we can connect and do this thing together and partner, I really look forward to it.
I see some big dreams.
Hey, big dreams.
In the project. Out the project.
Big dreams.
I see million project.
Did you say big dreams out the project?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Big dreams that came out the project.
Yeah, Big
Dreams Project.
That's what you just showed. You just showed the clip. So that's what y'all doing.
That's it.
And it's connected.
It is. It's really connected.
Mom said I was connected. So I think I'm feeling that connected.
Hey, you got it from her. Your mama was right.
Yes.
Indeed. So the Big Dreams Project is just doing so many amazing things. We are just so blessed. These young people that we train in the performing arts. Acting.
Parents, get at her.
Yes. Where your parents at? No, listen, pandemic is letting up now. Put your mask on if you got any problems. We don't have any problems with masks. Bring those children out to us this fall. We are working on our third film. Our third film. And you know, my goal is to create more films featuring our children where they can go to the movies and see themselves on the screen and see their lives depicted in a way that shows them that they can overcome any obstacle. Films where they can come in and watch with their parents and they don't have to cover their eyes. Yes. You know what I mean? They don't have to cover their ears. They can have discussions on the way home about what they saw in the film and everything. Because I'm all about communication with the children. So our third film is titled The Pebble in My Shoe. And it's just a sweet film about two young people who are overcoming obstacles. One which is autistic, and he is an amazing young man, and he has this God-given voice. I mean, God just gave him this voice. Wait till y'all hear this young man talk. Like, he could do voiceovers, but he says, Mrs. Moore, I want to become, he's only in the 6th grade, and he says, I want to become an actor. I said, you will become, you stick with me, buddy. You're going to become an actor. And so he's in the film this year, and his mom is just so proud of him. We go,
shout out to
yes,
yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. And The Pebble in My Shoe features another little girl by the name of KJ, and KJ has been with the Big Dreams Project since she was 5 years old, 5 or 6, and she's 9 years old now.
Okay.
And to watch her start out like a deer in headlights, like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
And now she's dancing, acting, singing, just on cue, everything. Just
she came out of shell.
She has, when I say come out, and she has absorbed through the years everything that we have poured into her, and her mother has poured into her, and her family has poured into her. You know, it really does take a village.
Yes, it does.
You know, we don't take that lightly. It takes a village. That is so true. And my husband and I, Anthony Moore, he's the co-founder and director also. He couldn't be here. He's not feeling too hot today. I told him stay home and rest. Yeah. You know, mama got this.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Bro, talk to you soon, Sunday.
So yes, so our first movie was Coping with Quarantine. It was a short film. Our second film was a feature film, and that was titled Unmuted Memories.
Yes.
Because, you know, we were going through that Zoom thing, and people were saying, unmute yourself or mute yourself. So that was a Black history film titled Unmuted Memories.
Hold up, time out. Where could these folks find these great films? And we're going to get to that in a minute.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So Unmuted Memories. Let's keep on going. So
Contact me.
Okay.
If you want a copy of the films.
Yes.
And Unmuted Memories was recently selected to be featured at a screening at the Atlanta Black Theater Festival in September, Memorial Day weekend. Yes, I never thought when we started making films, because we have stage productions and we have films. There will be a stage production of The Pebble in My Shoe.
All right.
Also, but Unmuted Memories, I never thought that my films would be selected to be in any kind of festival or anything. We just really started doing it because we wanted to give the children something to do outside because of COVID.
Yes.
You know, so we start shooting outside a lot instead of inside, instead of having stage plays, because people didn't want to come, you know, in large crowds. Yes. So these films are taking off, and we had the honor and pleasure of, when things opened up a little, to show our films at the AMC Theater Plaza. Look at that.
That was my first time going, and I enjoyed it. It was a lot of great love. It was seeing a lot of proud parents, just like, you know, they didn't even believe that this was what was going to happen.
Yeah.
But because they made the right decision to get with the Big Dreams Project, their kids went from just being in something constructive and productive with dance to being on a big screen. And I had you blessed me with putting some of my tracks in that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my co-host. We were on that track. It's Not How You Start But Finish. And basically, she gave a damn about my career and what I'm doing, and we basically made a win-win and a connection as partners do. And I'm just loving to see the growth. So I'm looking forward to being able to see more and more of Queen Moore right here.
You know what? I don't always say this because, you know, I work with children a lot, so I can't always talk like this.
Yes.
But you know I give a damn.
I know you do. That's right. I love that.
I ain't gonna say it no more.
That's right. That's all right, though. We gotta pass some mission.
You know I do, right?
And that's been reciprocated. We both give a damn about each other.
And I had to have your track.
Yes, indeed.
And your track, we will have another couple of your tracks on this movie we're working on now.
I am so blessed.
Definitely.
Yes.
Matter of fact, while you're in town, we're going to shoot you in a scene on Sunday. Okay? For The Pebble in My Shoe.
Yes,
and I'm so excited about that. Shout out to Keelan Caldwell of Sewell Media. He is our film director for all of our films. You know, God led me to this young man. He's a photographer. He is one of the most amazing editors.
ATL.
Yes, and we sit in the ATL, and we sit down and we look at all of this footage together, and we produce it and put it together, and it's so organic. You know, I always have to question myself because I said, you know, I went to college for this. I had my degree in theater, and I always say that I'm not going by the books. Sometimes I go by the books.
Yeah.
But I always go by the spirit.
All right.
Like
So that's a
that.
decision.
You know?
That's a decision, y'all. You see that?
Yeah.
She said she got the book smart, but she goes by the.
I go by the spirit, and the spirit has never failed me. The Holy Spirit, that is. I don't know what kind of spirit that is. But God has never failed me, and I am so excited about our upcoming movie, The Pebble in My Shoe,
All right.
which will also be a stage play. So we'll have a stage play version of the movie, and we'll have the film. And all of you all on Facebook, we just finished a Facebook fundraiser for a trip that the children are taking. They've been selected to perform live on stage at Disney World.
Come on now.
Yes,
This is
our children,
yeah.
y'all.
And these are kids from the
From the ATL area. And guess what? It's not too late to join the Big Dreams Project so that your child can go to Disney World and perform live on stage.
You see that? Yeah.
Yes.
What
What an experience.
We're talking to the plug right here.
Yes.
Talking to the socket, actually. You know what I'm saying?
You have to join our training program.
Yeah.
We have to train them. We got to get them disciplined. We got to bring
Parents,
out their talent.
aunties, mentors, send your kids this way. Let them know where they can find you on social media.
They can find us on Instagram at the Big Dreams Project. Okay, just go there.
You see the shirt.
The big. Can you see it? I'm kind of low. The Big Dreams Project.
That's right.
Or Facebook, The Big Dreams Project.
Yes.
You
TikTok.
can also, if you don't see my face somewhere and you don't see the purple hair somewhere, then you're on the wrong page. Okay, look for the purple hair. Okay, that's where you're gonna find me, and then you'll see the children too. That's the Big Dreams Project. But we sent a video to Disney World of the children dancing because you know we act, we dance, we do all kinds of things in the arts, and we sent Disney World a video, and they sent us a letter back and said, November, we want to see you at Disney World.
So awesome!
Oh, wow, I'm just so excited.
I mean, these parents before they started, they did not know that they knew the decision was going on, but they didn't know that Disney World was in the plan.
No,
See?
no,
Pleasant
because
surprise.
yes, that was a pleasant surprise. Your pleasant surprise.
Yeah, and see, that's what life is. When you make the right decision to put your children in doing something, give a damn. Look what you can wind up putting them in and giving them the experience of a lifetime. We all operate off a lot of our memory bank.
Yes.
And to give kids a excellent memory like that is awesome. I love that part of what you're doing. Exposure.
It's all about positive exposure so they can make positive choices. That is the thing right there. We need to give our children as much positive reinforcement and exposure as possible. And God just gives me things, you know, I wake up in the first thing in the morning and he'll drop something in my spirit like Disney World. I'm like, I want my children to perform at Disney World. And I called one of my parents who's a travel agent. And I said, you know, I want one of my, I want my children to perform at Disney World. I want the Big Dreams Project. And she said, you know, I used to work there. I was like, hey, look at God. Yes. And she said, I'll get all the information together. And she did, and we read it, and we were like, okay, we're going to do this paper. We're going to do something professional. And Keelan Caldwell came in, set those cameras up, set that thing up. And those kids, the audition, I thought it was beautiful. I was like, it's no way they can't select y'all. You know, we had to put them in the costumes that they would wear at Disney World. So we had them all dressed up. We had our children looking good, because you know we have our children looking good when they perform.
I've been in your play. I've been in your plays. Listen, let me tell you something. Just like I think it was like our last guest, my sister Shanti, who is the creative director of the Washington. She's a creative director of Dance Institute of Washington. Another disciple out of the Selentia, the Big Dreams. Well, it wasn't even Big Dreams. It was like, what did you call it at the time?
we were we were together at Metropolitan Amy Zion.
Yeah.
She was 5 years old.
Yeah, I remember that. That's
now she's in her 30s?
Yeah, it was early, I think, something like that, around the early 30s.
Yeah, she was 5 years old, and I told her mom and dad,
things,
this girl,
validation, yes.
yeah, I told her mom and dad, this girl is a natural. You got to put her in dance.
And see, when you can spot it so early,
yes,
you know what I mean? That's why giving kids a good chance in the beginning, that early stage, or whatever it is. But you know what I'm saying? You got to make the right decision and get the right exposures. I want to ask you, what would you say to the next Selentia that's maybe in the Valley Green area? What would you say to her that's making that decision? Either she wants to do something maybe with her life. What would you tell her, the Selentia that's out there, you know, looking and needing to make some decisions today? What inspirational words could you give to her to say, keep coming?
The first thing that came to my mind when you asked me that question was one Saturday morning, I caught the bus, the A bus, standing in front of Willa Terrace Apartments, and I had tears streaming down my face. I must have been about 14 years old, and I looked around and I said, "Thank you, God, for my life, but I can't have my life like this always." Because I wasn't surrounded by any grass. I love grass. Green is my favorite color. But there was nothing around me but dirt. Concrete and dirt. That's it. And I was like, God, I know my life is not going to be like this always. You know, so I want to tell any girl, any boy who is going through any type of situation, your life is not it's not how you start. It's how you finish. And the choices that you make, like Sister Janice said, mean everything. They mean everything. Make the right choices. And if you make a mistake, you fall down, you get up, you start back over again. Don't beat yourself up. But don't let people get in your head.
Yeah.
Don't let them get in your head and tell you what you can't do or what you can't be.
Your location doesn't have to be your final destination. Where
No,
you
it
are
doesn't.
right now.
No,
you know what I mean?
it doesn't. Go in your room, shut your door. I don't care how old you are. Get on your knees and pray and say, God, help me. Those are only 3 words that you need to pray. Most of the time when I was young and I didn't know the words to pray, that's what I prayed.
Yeah.
God, help me. And those tears let me know. I knew that day that my life would not always be this way. It may have started out like this, but it wasn't going to finish. And I know like this. And I know my calling is to help educate, empower youth. I am also the theater teacher at Atlanta Smart Academy in Southwest Atlanta. Yes. You can follow me at Atlanta Smart Theater.
Smart Theater.
Yes, it's the best performing arts middle school in the state of Georgia. Shout out to founder Patrice Meadows.
Yes.
Our principal. She's amazing. And I'm just so excited about the things that are happening, partnering with Atlanta Smart Academy, and I'm looking forward to partnering with anyone who has a heart for children and can bring us more children.
Yes.
Yes, to do the work that we're called to do through the performing arts.
Y'all heard that? Y'all got 2 powerful queens from Southside, you know what I'm saying, doing their thing well and then now. And we're here at the ATL. We're getting ready to pay some bills around here, but when we come back, we're getting ready to have a nice jam session that y'all gonna see. John, you can go ahead and upload that once we get back. We're gonna pay some bills, but I thank you, my sister, for coming through the show.
Thank you.
And I look forward to working with you as we always been doing.
Yes.
We'll continue doing more and more great things. So thank you for coming through the show, John.
God bless you, Rico.
That's a day. Thank y'all.
Welcome to Win Network, where we are looking to create the win-win in business. Have you ever had the problem once you've shot some great photos or great footage that you needed someone to edit it? Look no further, we got your solution. Editors are us. Leave it to the experts for all your post-production needs. We are here for you 24/7. Post-production is our specialty, but we shoot, produce, direct, consult, and train anyone interested in digital storytelling and any form of video production. Music videos, documentaries, live streaming, promotional videos, corporate events, weddings, you name it. We can bring you broadcast quality production at a very affordable price. And check out Editors R Us.
hey, we are closing out, but I am here with two powerful sisters. Y'all check them out. Y'all want to look them up because, like I said, very powerful testimonies of overcoming, but making great decisions after making some other decisions. Making great decisions, but you got a lot of things that you can see right here and get inspiration from this. Could you all send them out? Like I said, anything that you want to shout out or plug, let them know where they can find you. You can give them your name, and we're gonna close on out with that. You know what I'm saying? I just let them know where they can find you.
Well, I just want to say, for me, it's all about self-care and self-love.
Yes.
You can find me on Instagram and Facebook on Justified Janice Cook. Reach out to me that way through Messenger, if you're really serious about, plugging into some services and getting resources in the community. Because it's all about, our community.
That's right.
It's about, because we see the pain in these young folks' eyes. So if you're not sincere and serious about helping and building up the community, don't waste my time.
There you go. There you go. She gives the game.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
Amen.
That's indeed. Big Dreams Project, big things popping on down here. We're getting ready to have a jam session. Y'all check out Melissa B. Neal, the Witsy, my beautiful co-hostess with the mostest. Shout out to everybody who helped the show get together. John Pitt, and everybody who tuned in, Molly, the whole crew, the whole chat group, Mr. Cheeks, where we at? Okay, yeah, DJ Slicky, everybody who tuned in, we appreciate you so much. And we give a damn.
Yes.
So y'all check out the jam. Stay tuned for next week. We got more things coming.
All right.
Tell them how to.
Oh, what we close.
I did earlier.
Okay.
You know what? I'm about to say
we give a damn.
We give a damn.
We give a
We
need your support.
Yeah.
We need your love. We
Check
need
us
your
out
encouragement.
at the Big Dreams Project.
Focusing on the
That's
Yeah.
right.
and
That's
the
right.
ministry that we do.
That's right.
Because we
Amen.
have to make better decisions.
That's it,
Make
that's
that
all.
right decision. Check these two out. Look them up.
I can't believe we both ended up in Atlanta here.
Both y'all in Atlanta,
We're
yeah.
about decisions, guys.
Yeah.